Morning, Ashley Miller, Anchorage, Alaska, age 26. Was diagnosed with bipolar type 2, general anxiety disorder, PTSD, and borderline personality disorder. And I think it's been like a week since I've made a video. And I normally don't look back on any of the videos that I make because normally what I talk about upsets me. So I'm just going to guess where we left off. And I'd asked my brother for an extension to stay at his house for 2 to 3 extra weeks, and they gave me 10 days. And then I think the church called me the next day because they're gonna give me 3 months worth of rent, um, with a maximum of $600, and I still can't find anywhere, and I have 9 days left, and so I'm kind of freaking out. Like, don't know where I'm gonna go. And I said in my previous videos that my friend told me I could stay with him, but like, I just think that he's like my best friend, but I think that he would make me go even more down because he doesn't believe in mental illnesses or medicine, and he's pretty harsh with his words. And, I put up with it because he's my best friend, but he has no tact, so I don't know. It's like my three options is my car, his house, or the shelter. And if I go to the shelter, I have to bring my daughter, and I don't want to bring my daughter into a shelter. So today at 11, I have a doctor, a counseling appointment. Finally, I've been looking for I don't know, since September 7th for a counselor. And I've gone without therapy for a long time. So I don't know if I like this lady or not. And I'm going to be moving 45 minutes away from here, so I won't even be able to continue to see her. The only reason I'm going is to see if she can set me up with a caseworker as soon as possible to assist me with finding somewhere to live. And so I'll see what happens. My daughter woke me up at like 1 this morning, and it's like if I ever wake up in the middle of the night, like I'm immediately like wide awake. So I stayed up to like 5, and I don't know, it sucks. It's like I never have energy because I'm never sleeping properly, and I'm on like 3 different pills to put me to sleep, and it's not working. I think it's actually just making me worse. Like, I'm always nauseous, and I don't know. I used to work out like a lot. Like, once I had a kid, I mean, I kind of stopped, and that's kind of how I've always dealt with things, is just working out. And it became very hard once I had a family. I didn't know it would be so hard, and I know that would really help with my mood if I could just get some exercise, but I can't afford to go work out anywhere, and I don't know. I know I could go like for a walk, but going for walks don't do much for me. Like, you need to like run and lift weights and really do some cardio, and have any like shoes that I could go run outside with. It's too slick. So I don't know. Hopefully everything pans out. I'll move to where I want to be and get settled and be able to have enough money put aside to afford uh, a place to go work out at. But I don't know. It's like there's so much shit going on in my life that I, I don't even cry anymore. Like, it's like I've just gone numb. Like, I don't even have like faith in like counselors or therapy anymore. Like, just getting stuck in this mindset that life will always be this way. It's like I'm not talking about like the outside shit, like, you know, the world can come crashing down, but if you know how to be positive and you know how to overcome, like, shit won't matter. And I'm talking about like what's going on in my mind. I do not want to be stuck like this forever. I feel like there's a whole different person inside that is just like locked up somewhere. And I'm stuck being this person and I don't know how to change, and getting really like fed up with medicine. I'm just, when I get mad, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going off of it. I'm gonna wean myself off and just stop it. But I'm so afraid of what might happen that I will start crying all the time and get really suicidal and get really reckless and anger increase and everything. So staying on it, but it's hard. However, I did have a fun night the other night for like the first time in forever. I think it was like one of my first like 3 videos. Don't go watch it, it's embarrassing. It's like losing my voice and having a really rough week and smoking a lot of cigarettes, and like totally, my voice was totally shot, and I sang anyway for you guys. And anyway, so I love singing, and the guy that I told you said I could live with him, like, he's 36 and he's had a couple different bands. One of his bands like got to open up for 3 Days Grace, and oh man, a couple other really cool ones. But he had to quit because he ended up getting into drugs and stuff, and so then he moved to Alaska and started a band, but just performed like local places, nothing big. So anyway, it's got like this whole setup, like drums, guitars, mics, everything, and even like the cool lighting. And so I go stay at his house the other night and like have this rock session, and like I've always wanted to sing for him. I've been his friend for 10 years and never sang for him because he's very, like I said, he's very brutal. Like if I suck, he's gonna be like Simon and tell me I'm like the worst singer in the world and that I should never sing again. And so I close my eyes, I get up to the mic, and I sing one of my favorite songs. That song by Flyleaf, Fully Alive. And like after the song ends, he like shuts everything off and just stares at me. And he's like, "Holy shit, you have an awesome voice." And I did not see that coming. And oh my god, it made me feel so good because I just totally like let go and just like closed my eyes and just went for it. I mean, it wasn't all good, of course. He said that, what did he say? Oh, that I'm kind of backwards, that I can like hit the high notes. Like I've like throughout the night, like he said, I didn't mess up once on the high notes, but I get really shy and nervous when it comes to the low notes. And he said that with practice that he can help me fix that, and he's just got to like figure out why it's happening. So when I move back to where I normally live, we're gonna start practicing. I got to get settled, and we'll come up with like a schedule. And he wants to practice for a year. I'm like, I want to practice for 6 months, and then we're gonna like start performing locally just for fun. But so I'm pretty excited about that. So I really hope everything pans out and I can find a place. I've already moved all my shit back to where I'm originally from into a storage unit, so I'm kind of like gung ho that that's what's gonna happen. But Anyway, I gotta get ready. Just wanted to check in with you guys. And anyway, have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.